That being said, that is not really a well fleshed out and thought through sort of society and world anyway, isn't it? Like, the world building is very shaky at times in that fucking franchise. Anyway, so let's have a look at these at this campaign and where we were when we last fucked around, because it has been a while. We have some guy, what is frontline? Those are some passions right here. Got them. Then we have this guy, who is possibly going to end up being an unarmed kind of guy. We have a ding ding on you, nice. Hopefully becomes a cultist one day. Yeah, with Iron Lungs determined, that is fantastic. So we go ambidextrous. You roll shit on the melee hit chance. Unfortunate. I think you need a shit ton of fatigue on these guys because you... Like, there was something about choke on, like, this set of perks where they want you to, like, out fatigue your opponent. So having more of that is probably better. I would like to go melee defense here, but it just rolled 1, so let's not pick that. Then we have Caspango, the two-handed, right, the big man bonky stick guy. Big two-handed flails right there. Oh yeah, we have a lot of valuables. Then we have Soul right here, who is flailing. Who we gave Cleaver spec though, so you can switch between Wooden Flail and Cleaver. I'm not gonna give you both masteries, am I? Side detail thing. Not quite domeless. I mean, you'd think a guy that's dead for a while and existing as a ghost has probably experienced that sort of shit plenty of times and wouldn't really be too shocked by that. Anyway, so we have Spectacles here, two-handed, axe spec, long axe, very nice. Oh yeah, then we have our spear wall mate here with Cybot. I wanted to give him shield spec as well, but then we found this sword staff, which can also spear wall, so now he's using that. That is alright. Oh yeah, we killed Undwait, didn't we? Then we have Fisk right here doing massive bow archery bullshit. Very nice. Oh yeah, backline dork here with the two-handed flail. We made a proper whip mate here over on this side, so you're flailing and you'll be whipping. And then we have our banner mate, Norvix right here. Not the greatest banner mate I've ever seen, but hey, it'll probably be fine. Seems like DK was saying that resolve doesn't seem too big of an issue on cultists anyway, which, yeah, sort of, but also sort of not. I don't know, some of these are not ideal, like Cybot is only on 44, Caspango is only on 33, so having a banner mate would probably be alright. And then we got a new guy, Hasso over here, who has a club foot, but will likely be slinging for us anyway. Don't have to move too much if you can just throw a rock, as they say. Right, I think we very recently had our Dav'Kul sacrifice event, so I'm not sure we need to have someone around that could serve as fodder. See if there's anyone here that we need to recruit. Goes Steffen, poor guy. Oh yeah, we checked these guys already, didn't we? At least that's what it looks like. Deathwish, tough, and not the greatest passions in the world. I don't think I need another range character. 2 ranged is fine, 2 backline is probably also fine for now. If I'm roommates with Lisa from PT. Was she actually a ghost? Was that ever properly explained? Well, again, wouldn't that be the ghost's fault? Wouldn't that be something they just would try to avoid and, like, not have happen too much to them? Well, I see. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, it's really not the sort of world that you should be thinking about too much, because, like, in a world like that, we'd have ghosts fucking everywhere all the fucking time. They'd just be flooding the country. Alright, there's a delivery quest. Let's maybe not do that one. Caravan quest 3 days northeast of here. Probably not. Let's see what else we can do. We have been here before. Oh, isn't this where we started? Did we not do like a big old loop-de-loop or something? But I can't really remember. Let's not do those. Oh, I clicked the wrong button. And then over here, 3 days of escort. No, thank you. Let's not do that. Let's head over to the other down southeast of here. There's a billhook. Not really fitting for our current long-ranged weapon mates. We did spec you for 200 sods, and there are some available if we sell our stuff first. How much are we doing here in terms of economy? This seems pretty good. Let's sell here. We could buy you a 200 sod right now. I think I'd like that. So I don't know which of these is better. More versatile. So this is the light one, this is the medium one, and then apparently there's a Zweihander somewhere, which would be even heavier. I don't know which of these does which, like what the abilities and shit of these guys are. Not sure which I should be buying. I've never really gotten to this tier of weapons much, so... There's a great axe here as well. Goddamn. Boy, you question the world of Harry Potter, how weird. Yeah, fucking hard magic. I see. Huh. Yeah, that is pretty unusual for a Silent Hill, isn't it? Since most of it is usually very, like, meaty, gory. I mean, that'd still not be the greatest roommate to have, wouldn't it? Like, creepy, possibly violent ghost. I can see how that'd be awkward. Fuck it, let's buy the more expensive one. It has to be better when it's more expensive, right? Right, Bango. Here, have this great sword. What can you do now? You have overhead strike. 5% extra chance to hit. You have split. Wide swinging overhead attack performed for maximum reach rather than force. I can hit 2 tiles in a straight line. Goddamn. And then we have the AoE counterclockwise cleave thing. I've seen that before. And it has split shield for some reason. Huh. Alright then. Yeah, this is normal, fine. Understandable, reasonable even. Yeah, it seems like all of them get extra chance to hit and you get a little bit less fatigue penalty. That is a heavy fucking sword, huh? You are not well of stamina. I mean, you probably don't have to swing that frequently though, it's only like 1, maybe 2 attacks per turn. Let's see how this works out for you. Yeah, some fine fantasy right there. Oh fuck, food. Man hammers the spacebar to pause the game before the company immediately goes completely out to lunch, or lack thereof. Let's buy some of this, some cheese, why not? We don't want to buy any of this. Alright, here we go. Also low on tools is something we need to keep an eye out for. Yeah. Goes away from lunch. Cultist, anything good? Oops, I accidentally negotiated, I didn't mean to, I just misclicked. Follow the tracks, return golden talisman, sure we can do that. We're probably going to buy one of these, fuck it, let's buy both of these tools. A lot of fish available. Any mates for hire that are interesting? There's a cultist, a very cheap cultist with an absolute affinity for initiative. Resolve, health, range defense, melee skill. I mean, welcome aboard, Guillaume. Well, you don't really have the passion for melee, but goddamn do you have the stat for melee. Holy cow, that is a lot of melee skill. You're a bit awful on the old stamina. So one thing I noticed that we're kind of lacking in this company is tanks. I was thinking about that the other day. A lot of our guys here have pretty good melee attack. We're, however, pretty not so good on the defenses. So I wonder if we should try to make you into some sort of tank. Your starting HP is a bit shit. You do have taunt though, so that could be alright. You'll be an accurate tank. Because you have insane starting melee skill. But yeah, welcome aboard, Guillaume. So yeah, if anyone wants to be named on this company, there's still some people available, like I mentioned before. I'll go through them again if you'd like a overview, but in general, just sub when you'd like to be someone that isn't claimed yet. What do we do with your 74 base melee skill? We don't have this Grammar Sucks guy yet, and you do have Cleaver Spec. Oh, I wanted a Butcher, didn't I? I wanted someone that can cook, since we're completely lacking in the camp skills still. Well, I guess we'll have to figure that out later then. I have now committed to this guy. This is now the guy. Should we just give you 200 flail? It's a bit heavy. Let's give you this. We don't have anyone using a good dog yet. Let's change that. Then we have a hat for you as well. Bway. How much stamina does this need? This needs a lot, this needs not that much. It's maybe a bit too much armor for you. Maybe get rid of one of these layers. Sure. You should be able to work with that. So yeah, stamina is going to be the main issue for you. You're probably not going to be acting very much, unfortunately. But anyway, that should be fine. Let's go and end something. Thieves, my lord! Fuck them up. Don't know why I'm even checking. There's basically no way this goes wrong. But yeah, we really need to start fighting some smaller men overall. Pretty good armor here and here. Good hit chance almost across the board. Let's go for you since your head is exposed. No, the head, I said. Nice try. Right, you were the one with great melee skill that can't hit shit, I'm starting to remember. Fisk was just absolutely shooting everyone, from what I remember. Yup. Things do not change sometimes. Guess we wait. Only one pew, but successful, so that counts for 2, I suppose. There's going to be a big old clump of murder here. I think we'll just claim the high ground. I hear that's a good strategy. Man sticks out a stick. Alright, Cybot, go for him. And one for you. Guillaume, get him. Nice. Bango, can't reach. I guess technically you could reach if we go up here. And then we use... Wasn't this a 2-tile ability? The 2 tiles on a straight line. Oh, I can only do that if I can actually target a tile here. Fair enough. Just walk up to the guy then and whoop 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 in anticipation of next turn. Actually, that was not a good idea because your stamina is not capable of doing that sort of shit. We have 2 tiles of range unexpectedly, so that was a 1 swing and he's on a pixel because he got his hand split, which sounds exceptionally painful. Let's just not really envision that ideally. Let's end this poor creature. End their suffering. Bonk. Terrible. Absolutely awful swing now, dog. I should probably not be in the front line. Let's be here instead. Not really afraid of these Daves, I must say. They're not that scary. Right, you can do a 2-man split here, let's go. Well, you did hit both of them, so that's a good start. Oh, right, you guys are exhausted, that's why your fatigue is so shit. I forgot. We did some drinking to get the morale back into shape after we had our sacrifice. So you guys are still exhausted. I should talk your fatigue for nothing. My bad. Nice shooting Fisk. We whip here and here. The fact that whips basically don't go through armor at all makes sense, but it's really annoying. It makes the weapon class a bit more shit. stab? No, no man, no stab for you. Oh boy, man goes for it. I should have probably done the specifically head targeted bonk there. Probably would have been more helpful. That guy absolutely died. Alright, team. No, TDS. I keep getting that mixed up, my bad. Run in there and sort that guy out. Need his head anyway, or his body, or anything really. They do a little bonking. I keep wanting to say that's Cybot because they have the Militia Glaive plus shield combo that Cybot used to have. It is not Cybot though. I'm sorry to inform myself. And 1, and 2. Man performs leave. Well, if only you had hit him in the head there, Hasso. At the very start already, you had your chance. You fucked it. Nah, fuck it, let's just snipe this guy. Pew. Range combat feels so nice when it works out, when you're not just missing 500 times a turn. Like, pew, shoot that guy, pew, shoot another guy. Oops. Don't think I can ever reach this man. He's too far gone. That you are. I don't think we'll catch this guy, I think he's just out. Spectacles access another. That guy's dead and this guy's gone. It is over. A lot of XP, that's alright. We got a padded circuit, that is also nice-ish. This is mostly junk. I think all of that is really stuff that we can sell at this point. We're fairly well equipped. So I don't remember what the best way for us would be to increase our renown, if that's our, since that's our ambition. If you saw this. HP is not ideal, stamina is not ideal. Oh yeah, right, I remember why I turned you into a frontline rather than into a long-term sort of character. It is starting to make sense. Alright, how about you have some brawny so you can wear some heavier armor? You can equip this, for example. So heavy. Is that layer 1? I think it is. It is. Pretty heavy though. Eh, that's fine. No wait, that's layer 2. Fuck. Do we have some layer 1 around somewhere? Why do we not have some layer 1 around somewhere? Surely we must have. Oh, there it is. There you go. Be the most armored creature in the game. That didn't really change your stats at all, huh? I mean, it was only 20 armor for not much weight. Sure, enjoy. Two-hand dango. Goddamn. You're still a coward. You may want to get that fixed at some point. Actually, let me check something. Did we give you the hood perk yet? No, we did not. What do we even do with you? You finally have access to these very deep traits that I'm like not very familiar with. Only combined armor and hit points replace 30%. Combined weight is between 25 and 35. Huh. Then we have penance. Can use Cultist robes with that. Cultist robes, Barbarian hide, bone armor, or warlock robes. Then we have overwhelm, every attack hit or miss. Lowering enemy skill. It improves the morale boni. You've done it now! After receiving a blow, the next attack of this character will inflict plus 100% damage to both hit points and armor if the attack misses, the effect is wasted. That actually sounds really fucking strong. skills, probably not that important. Effectiveness versus armor plus 20% for any weapon use, that sounds really strong. Fatigue and resolve for each bleeding character on the field. We're not really inflicting that much bleeding, which is odd for a cultist army, I must say. But that means it's probably not that important to have that right now. Honestly, the temptation for, hey, hit me and then you'll eat double damage is pretty fucking high. I'm not a big fan of the AoE skills. We could maybe try to make this medium armor thing work for you. But you are currently our most heavily equipped guy. I need to wait until this exhaustion effect is gone so I can judge how much stamina you actually have, if that's a good idea or not. Or honestly, we just give you Battle Forged. Let's just give you Battle Forged. You have so much stamina and you're already wearing our 300 worth of chest armor and big man helmet and shit as well. Just become the sturdy. Right, so we do want... Do we want more stamina even at this point then? Honestly, you're pretty good on those stats. I think I click on Resolve here. And I guess we'll give you some more melee defense with 1 point? Nah, 4 HP is probably more value than that. Alright, Norviks, let's see. Almost clicked on initiative there, my bad, sorry. Pretty good starting melee skill. You did roll a 3 here though, so we should probably click on that. And then you can have something. That is probably good. Don't think you need that. Favorite enemy. Yeah, normally I'd get the bonus resolve perk here in the same tier as Rally, but you did not have access to that. So either we reduce the fatigue cost or we give you dedication. Let's give you dedication. You're already like maxing resolve, so you're getting, yeah, that was like 10 points worth of melee and range defense. Kinda would be silly not to take. Show up your resolve, very nice. You don't have the defense trait yet, so that's why those look a little bit naff here. 2 stamina is so low. We don't really get stamina any other way though, so I guess I'll have to click on that anyway. Thrust and Prong do 15% damage, also removes hit chance penalty while throwing projectile when throwing spears and javelins. So that would just be a clean 15% increase for your main damage. I mean, you know, pretty hard to argue here. What does reach advantage do? 200 melee with an auto stack of reach advantage. I see. Let's just learn Thrust Master. There you go, Cyber. Just thrust him well and proper. Alright. Another contract. Caravan to Altenhof, 2 days. Where the fuck is Altenhof? I have absolutely no clue. Here. He's sort of tempted to go there. Not like we have anything to do down here anyway. So we may as well leave. Get paid for the trip and the provisions will be supplied as well. We did buy the tools, yeah. Nothing else here that we really want. I guess I can sell some shit in theory. Let's put the theory to practice. Don't need this, don't need that. Let's sell some of the more unrepaired stuff. All these rags can go away. Do we need the wooden clubs? Maybe if we fight Hexen? Although I'd have to pre-equip them, I'm not manually seeking out Hexen, so let's maybe not do that. Shovel goes away as well. This goes away. Sure, let's call this good for now. I think I have enough inventory space anyway. Alright, let's accept the quest. Hop into a caravan for a while and get absolutely murdered on the way by some sort of nightmare. We do get paid per head of the attackers, so we're likely not to be attacked. Hello there, possibly unarmed maid. Welcome to the cult. Very nice. Dav'Kul is coming. No, Dav'Kul is not coming. Dav'Kul awaits us all. Alright, our possible punchy mate has now become a cultist. Very, very nice. Great appreciate. So you got a clean 10 to melee skill, which is nice, and you get the extra resolve and everything, and you have access to the cultist perk, so that is just one of the better things that can happen for us. I think we're down to 2 people that are not cultists in our party. Some goblin ambushers, many goblin skirmishers. Alright, why do I always instinctively want to press the button that's on the bottom left? That's so weird. But Kane has the button that is to confirm on the bottom left there. Huh. Anyway, so this is the sort of enemy type, from what I hear anyway, that you really want to have ranged mates for, so I'm glad that we do have some. Maybe not the most competent ones, but we do have some. So I'm assuming they're going to be hard to hit, but not too sturdy if we do ever manage to connect with them. Fisk gets to wait a little bit for people to get into range. I think Fisk needs to shoot these fucking archers. They also do a bunch of poison, don't they? Well, you haven't done your job yet, so you haven't had a chance to hit or miss yet on this fight, so... I was mostly just pointing out that, as I was saying, oh, we need good ranged mates, the other ranged mate just missed 2 attacks in a row. Yeah, nice goblin, idiot. Get bonked in the head. Yeah, I was wondering about that, if I'm just absolutely going insane, or if so many games just decide to switch that around for no well-explained reason. Wah. Sounds so angry and upset, like, man, I didn't want to die. Well, shouldn't have fought the Death Cultist if you didn't want to die. It is that simple. Let's go for this guy, maybe. 69. Unfortunate. Well, he is bleeding, so he'll die after his turn. Does get a turn though. Yeah, so that's why I maybe am second-guessing myself a little bit for this idea of, hey, let me just move up. Because they are now able to shoot our back line pretty handily. You basically have no chance to hit this guy, but let's try anyway. Well, you're trying to do your job at least. Should I go 1 tile further south? I think that's safe enough. Maybe not, I want to hide behind someone. Ooh, nice bonking. Get to bonk again in theory, if we can set you up somewhere. Maybe we'll have you move down here. Bannermate goes here. Yeah, we're kind of surrounding them. How are you more initiative than all the fucking gobloids? What is your initiative? Hot damn. Why are you so initiative? You even have a club foot, but I guess you're just very excited. Ready to fight anyone, anytime. Cannot hit these ranged mates, which is probably going to be happening for a while. That is quite the range there on your weird ball swinging. He bleeds out. What are these fuckers using? Oh, that's a chain, isn't it? I see. Oh well, that's a caravan. Never mind. Keep shooting that guy. He was fleeing for a moment, then he thought better of it. Alright, do him in Fisk. Very nice. Alright, they are pretty surrounded, so I think if we just go in here, we should be able to take them fairly effectively now. We have you surrounded, at least from this side. Kinda hard to judge how many tiles there are because of the elevation differences. I think I'm not fucking up too bad though. Nice, another one bites the dust. Oops, I pressed the wrong button. Fuck's sake. Why is his charge not on his on 2? Ugh. Oh, that is nothing because you're out of initiative. Alright, one of them can still leave. That guy, yeah, and the others are, in theory at least, bound in melee. I think these have footwork, so they can get out. Surprised they're not trying to get out. Hey, look at you. Successfully tossing twice in a row. Good man, Hustle. Alright, you get to shoot. Nobody here because you might hit your teammates, so let's move you up a little bit. Kill the one on the low ground. You really should have known better. Whip. A little bit of bonking from you. Well split, Bango. This guy's very surrounded. This guy's very dead. That was not so bad. I'm surprised they even went for us, honestly. That was not a very big stack of nades. Bundle of spiked boulders, that's what they were tossing. Chain, notched blade, sword dagger, I see. Goblin skewers, and some boondog bows. Very light short bow used by goblins. I should probably compare that to the regular bow that we're using on Fisk to see if it's any better. Because I think these perks also apply to the boondog bow. They sure do. Alright, let's see. So this one, quick shot is 33 to 66. 31 to 56, so that's worse. Aim shot is 34 to 61. 39 to 72. Anything weird here that I'm not noticing? Don't really see anything positive about them, so I guess I'm not using them. Speaking of though, Fisk gets to Ding Ding. Very nice. You rolled well on morale, but I do also need you to have more stamina. Probably fine. Right, I think that's it for explicitly bow perks, right? Learn to read the wind, estimating the path of arrows in uncertain conditions. This is very helpful when dodging arrows, but can also be applied to shooting them as well. Gain a third of your character's base range defense as a range skill with a minimum bonus of 3. So that would be like 5 bonus range skill right now. Interesting. Patent reflexes. Gain your base range defense as initiative. Okay. Thrust master. There are enemy goblins. No thank you. Evasion. I see, that's alright. Footwork, probably not necessary, at least I hope it isn't. Yeah, sounds like we're picking Wind Raider then. Sure. Not sure what else I'd have given you on this tier. Then we have our possibly unarmed mate, who does not want to stay alive. I guess we need to give you the Dav'Kul perk soon, like the Cultist perk, to make your defenses not be garbage. But I think I need to click on all the unarmed perks first. So I get to choke people now. Then we have our whip mate from the backline. Awful roll on melee skill again. Maybe fix that a bit with resolve, which is also not the greatest roll. Let's just pick those, I think. So for you, we should take Cleaver spec, yes? Because this does count as a Cleaver, so it should reduce the fatigue cost. And it doubles the bleed damage inflicted by Cleavers and Whips, and this armor is only half the penalty to hit, so that should be good. Let's say 15. This goes down to 12. Okay, it does definitely apply to Whips then, that is very good. And the 100% chance to disarm on hit is also very nice, so you are now absolutely whipping it. First ding ding on our new mate. If I do want to turn you into a tank, I should probably click on these, shouldn't I? But fixing HP is pretty important, and Resolve is also very nice. Because we get to click on the Cultist perk and then you suddenly have a lot of defense. Bit low on stamina, but maybe we can make that work anyway. Right, first ding ding is probably Colossus. I don't really see anything else I could possibly be picking on A. Maybe tank. Alright, seems good. On we go. So we do actually get some hits this time around, isn't that lovely? Or attacked for the first time ever. I wonder if you can force the caravan to fight a different company or something if you're passing by them, like this guy. As they're passing by, I wonder if I could force a fight with them. That'd be pretty funny. Bunch of money, bunch of XP, couple more ding-dings, so... soul levels again. Still awful on the old melee skill, and keeps rolling like shit there as well. Unfortunate, but you have so much resolve that that is not really an issue. I'm tempted to click on that anyway, rather than the 2 HP that are available. Sure, let's do that. Perks. Alright, so you are cleavering, which means you want this one, right? Prepare to graze. That primes your next strike to inflict weak but long-lasting bleeding. So anything else we want here? Berserk is probably not good for you. Lone Wolf, no thank you. You might become a shield. Not really, we don't have enough points for that. Okay, artist. Yeah, I think we're just clicking on those, so we have the ability to inflict a long-lasting bleeding on demand. Sure. Then in the next tier we get the Bloodbath perk, which should sort out most of your fatigue issues. Then we have Spectacles, a very nice roll. See, fucking guys, this is how you do it. No passion for melee, but you roll the 3 anyway. That's what the guy does. He is just that good at his job. His job being murder. Not sure I want to click on defense here, but I guess it's better than 2 resolve. Right, so our ex-mate now gets to pick something fun. You could pick Vengeance. What did I click on with Bango? I gave him Battle Forge, makes sense. Let's try out this Vengeance thing. They bonk Spectacles, they get bonked back twice as hard. Accurate Tank immediately does it again with the ding ding. Gonna continue clicking on Resolve. That is a good health roll. But those are also both max roll here. I should click on these if I'm planning to turn you into a tank. And then we get the Cultist perk, so now we attach a hood to you. And suddenly you are incredibly hard to hit, comparatively. Very nice. If we give you a shield later, that is going to skyrocket even further. Could do that right now. Let's do that right now then. Actually, that's the 200 flail. I don't think we need so many of those. Let's repair those and this. Let's repair all this junk, why not? Sure, alright. Let's hang out here. They are well supplied, they have nightmares, oh no. Caravan to Ivendorf, a day west of here. Or nightmares, eh? No, thank you. We are not dealing with orbs. I'm not about this life. It's not worth it. See, that's my big issue with fights like that. there's no reason to accept a fight like that. I don't have any good reason to sit there and say, yeah, I'm going to risk fighting something that is that dangerous, because the reward is basically the same as if I was fighting any other regular enemy, except it's suddenly super fucking spooky. I saw I just sold the... Actually, they're not that expensive, never mind. So, I don't know. I feel like that's a bit of a weird balance thing the game is going on there. Like, if I'm not encouraged at all to do the very difficult, very dangerous thing, why would I do it? Like, fighting Alps or Hexen and whatever is just not a good idea. If it gave you very high renown or something, then it might be worth it. Actually, I mean, to be fair, the Alps drop some comparatively expensive stuff, like the their skin and the nightmare gem thingies that you get from them. They're pretty decent, but again, it's just not worth the risk. You can earn money otherwise. It's not a big deal. Okay, any more ding-dings from the 55 XP? Nope, nothing this time. Cool, let's camp here for a moment while we wait for the next day. Two people that aren't doing anything. One of them is good at the old training, which is you, and you are fairly generic. Guess this means you're on the repair duty then. Enjoy. Okay, let's wait for a tick of food to come in. There we go. We have a new quest here. There are disappearing villagers. What is this about? Some manner of grave robbers. I am confident that we can do this. All the way over here, Jesus. How are these people stealing villagers from your town? They basically live in a different time zone. Right, let's secure the Ancestors' last rest. That's it was. Alright, sure, let's go. Don't think it's really worth trying to set anything up here with these Tyrant elements. May as well just cut them down as they come. 20 is a pretty large number, I must admit. Think we should still be fine though. They're gonna get a few good hits in. Probably gonna spill around our flanks and get to the back line as well. None of them are pre-leveled, that's good for us. I provide the deepest, most meaningful commentary. I think this positioning is fine. Don't really have anything to change up there. Maybe I could have switched to the other weapon with Soul. I probably want Cybot on the very flank. I need to change that positioning there next time. If I ever remember. Don't go in, thank you. Nice. Perfect. Some nice early injuries, but no actual pain, no actual death rather, so they can't eat each other. Which is exactly what we want. They're going for it. Still very passive overall. This guy is now bleeding a lot. That guy is very dead. Should we engage here? We're gonna move up onto these tiles anyway, so we may as well. Two swings to dead. Fine job, Doc. Genuinely surprised to see you miss there. That's how consistent you've been, Fisk. Cannot complain in the slightest. I think this thing is dead. Maybe I should have gone for someone else there. Oops. You can squat on this tile at the very least. Most of these are fleeing. He gets to eat. Give him a slice for that. Bit of a swing as well. Right, we can move you up a little bit. I think we go here. Banner goes here, gets to stop this guy. They're gonna be eating quite a few here, since we broke some of them, but not all of them. So there's gonna be a lot of nibbling going on, but I'm not that worried, honestly. Unless we just miss 5 million times, but it's looking pretty good so far. The odd medium-sized one is not a big deal, since the small ones die so quickly and don't really do anything. It's pretty nuts just how much stronger we've become in total. Not just numerically, like, yeah, of course, we are also a lot more men than we were at the start of the campaign. But everyone we have is also so much stronger and more consistent at just about everything. Oh, shame. Ors Dango. No Ors Dango. I will try. I have positioned you incredibly brain-natively, I must say. Putting damage into you, you're now broken. That is very good for me. You're also fleeing. His Spectacles can just go in, do some whoop 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 whoop. Maybe someone will bite him for like 1 damage, and then we get to double damage swing against the guy. Nope. Can't eat this turn. Fleeing. Bango gets to kill this guy. Before he gets to eat, you can do the double cleave here. Yep, 2 more died. Very good. Aw, release Spectacles. But why? Why didn't you want to kill? Please kill. Yeah, a cool 3 cults that turn there. Nicely done. No leaving. No. Stop missing all your bones. Very successful fight. Hardly any damage taken whatsoever. Tiny bit of damage on our possibly unarmed mate, but we also got a bunch of XP. A lot of loot. Some money from the town, and we need to do quests because we just... What? Oops, what? Something up there. Orc Marauders. Mini Orc Young, a few Orc Berserkers, some Orc Warriors, an Orc Warlord, an Orc Elite. Let's maybe no. Oida! Fucking event pops up right where I'm spam clicking to fucking move my characters. Is that more Orcs or what? Oh, those are Brigands. I think they're running from the Orcs. I should maybe kill them though. Are you coming for me? You are. Alright then. If you want to die, I can make that happen. But yeah, I don't want to fuck with those orcs, that seemed a bit dangerous. hill here, which is alright. Means Bango can climb that in a sec. Seems like their ranged mates are a lot weaker than I give them credit for. I saw that they had some range and I was like, yeah, sure, let's fight at night then. But I think we would have outranged them anyway. Pretty swole helm here. Not sure if worth going for offensively. Let's wait for now. See if there's a better target available. I think I want Bango to have those hills. I'm gonna stay here with Norbert. Bango off the hills. Oh yeah, right, I wanted to switch Cybot in the new guy's position. That was my bad. Here we go. Is it worth trying to AoE here? Definitely. Good bit of damage. Very nice. Then he'll go. I think Spearwall here is fine. This guy can get to the back line, but he should probably die pretty quickly if he does that. They still have some characters that haven't acted yet, so let's give them some more time. Let's do an aimed shot. Ideally down here, but they're a bit far away from you. What are you using? A cleaver. Let's shoot this guy if we can. Nice shooting. Yeah, most of these are trash units, so that's not a big deal. Couple strong guys down here, a couple strong guys up here, and the rest is pretty much garbage. Of this sort of caliber. Also not really worried about the ranged guys at all. If our ranged mates can't hit anything, then their ranged mates probably can't hit shit either. I mean, I can't hit anything when you've already hit something, so just being dumb, but you know. Yeah, I think we go over here. Should we charge this guy? I don't want to get into the back line, rather. Can whoop 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 and kill them very efficiently next turn. Go here, start... Oh yeah, right, you need another AP for that. Mind bad. This one whoop 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 and get ready to penetrate next turn then. That's gonna do fuck all damage now because initiative, yep. Sure, perform Mansplit. Although we could quickly kill this guy first and then have another swing at this guy. No, let's perform Mansplit on this guy, it seems more important, I think. And then we throw a rock. Nice. Shame he didn't die, but still, good hit. Good hit there as well. Push in aggressively, this guy's fleeing, everyone here is breaking. They really loved that guy. The moment he died, they were like, fuck, we lost, that was our fucking lucky charm. Even though he was not exactly the most competent creature. Yep, this is the rest of them deciding we've seen enough. Time to leave. This is the one scary guy that remains, and he switched over to javelins, interesting. Guess there's a stab mate up here that isn't quite done with the fight just yet. I'm not afraid of the wooden flail. This helmet is going to tank that for roughly 20 turns, I think. Dork this one in. I'd like to kill as many of these as I can, so let's try to hang out over here. Try to prevent them from fleeing for free. The southern side should also be perfectly fine. So let's just go up here. I think you go up here, Bango, and do a little whoop 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 so you can end them next turn. You go here to block our potential ranged guy. So this is the one guy that can flee everyone else's in zone of control and will likely die when trying to leave. That was completely wrong. Actually, 2 people could leave. Unfortunate. Anyway, I think this guy is about to die, Bango. How do you feel about that? I guess you wanted to prove me wrong. You could just hit him harder. I know it's tied to your weapon and everything, but just like just swing harder anyway. Split the man in 2 if you have to. I'm not complaining. He can't switch and attack at the same time because he's using a 6 AP weapon. Well, just charge then. I did move you over here and made you go whoop whoop whoop. How much more charge could you possibly want? That's not the textbook definition of a charge, at least as far as this game is concerned, then I don't know what to tell you. Is this guy not breaking? Weirdo. Doc gets another double, very nice. Yeah, this guy's fighting. What a man. Proud of him. Oh, yeah, he was trying to stab me as well. Aww. You could have had 2 here, so it could have been so nice. Meant to be beautiful. Stab. You guys kind of suck at actually killing people with your big 2-handed weapons that you can swing once per turn. It's not enough damage. I need more damage traits. Somehow. Whip him until he's naked, apparently. This is what's called strategy. I think that guy might be out. Oh, never mind, we get to act before him. Aha. Stab. We get 1 more kill here, and I will grab it. I will not let them leave. Even if they ask me nicely. There you go, that's it. Alright, bunch of XP, bunch of junk. Actually, that's a pretty good flail that'll be for solo. They'll absolutely love that one. Some decent helmet upgrades as well, actually. Yeah, pretty good loot for her. Not very dangerous enemies, all things considered. The dangerous enemies are still in the woods out there and trying to kill us. So let's quickly instead leave and apply our ding ding. I'm gonna keep giving you resolve because you have a passion for resolve, and we can give you the defensive perk for that later. Not the greatest stamina roll, but I gotta take what I can get, I suppose. Right, so now we grapple. I'll just keep skilling all the unarmed things. Right, we have another ding ding. What am I doing? Dork leveled up. Sure, have some of this, and some of that, and some of this. And now we get to make you actually try to stay alive in some capacity. Or give you one of these later game perks in general. I mean, this already can guarantee the head hit on the lash. Not sure that's worth doing. Not doing enough bleeding to really benefit from bloodbath, at least for now. Maybe that's gonna be a thing long term though. What else could we give you that makes any semblance of sense? So you're flailing, getting this, but you're going to be in the backline, so that's not super important. Nimble doesn't really make sense if you're this low on HP. Maybe we give you Lithe? It's another defensive perk though, I kinda want you to kill people. bit harder. Hmm. This tier of traits hasn't really convinced me so much. I guess it depends on which ones you roll and what you need. If you want defense, we have some pretty good options here, but for offense, there isn't that much. You're not going to benefit from vengeance because you're not going to be getting hit very much. Headhunter doesn't really make sense for a guy that's mostly going to be using flails and already has the ability to hit heads. I guess we could click on Bloodbath and just benefit from it long term when we start applying more bleeds. We have our like growing backline Whipmate and we have a frontline that can also in theory inflict bleeds, so that might be good at that point. And for a bit, let's wait for at least one tick of food. Possibly unarmed injures his shoulder while training. Noob! How dare you? Okay, what's my renown at? I think we needed 1050, was it? For professional, whatever the fuck the renown level was. There's a temple here, thankfully, so we can immediately get rid of this. Get rid of this shoulder, yes, that's exactly how that works. Remove the man's shoulder because he injured it. No wonder my companies don't stick around very long usually. Some tools are not the most expensive thing in the world. I should probably try to sell some of this junk that we keep picking up. Need to stay on top of that, otherwise inventory will be too flooded eventually. So all of this. One of you. Goodbye these garbage ass shanks. Oh yeah, we got the good flail, I need to equip that. Another good axe. Sweet. With all these sticks that we don't want to repair. Don't need this. Not the greatest place to sell, but we've kind of reached the point where these like minor number changes aren't that important anymore. Like where it doesn't matter that much between like which town we're gonna be using to sell. I should still sell like the trade goods in the big towns and stuff, of course, but like for these minor ones, like oh, I can earn like 3 more coins by going to a different town and selling my shield there, for example. Three days of caravan. I am tempted because I'm stupid. We're probably even gonna go past this orc patrol thing where we shouldn't be, so no, let's not do that one. Let's go elsewhere. We could check out this place again. I thought it was pretty Satan when we first saw it. It's probably still pretty Satan. Let's give it a look though. Let's pass by here on our way to Wolkenstein, where we might get some more quests afterwards. A Necromancer, a few Wiedergängers, many armored Wiedergängers, and a Geist. I think we can take those. This might be spooky, not just because it's a ghost and shit, but just also, like, Necromancer is annoying, he's gonna keep resurrecting people, and we don't really have many ways of unheading mates properly. The Geist is gonna screw with our morale, and I don't think we have anyone that can explicitly target and kill them. Same with the Necromancer. We have pretty good aim on the old Fisk. It's kind of our best way of dealing with it. You do have your shoulder injured still, of course. So you do less damage, but that's really... like, damage itself isn't the main deciding factor here. I'm gonna be eventually running low on fatigue and that sort of stuff. That's probably the longer term, bigger issue. Sure, fuck it, let's try. Fight some Unblade, enjoy yourself some angry cellos, hopefully. Anything here terrain-wise that I want to try to take advantage of? We could split our party down the middle here using this pillar. Let's not do that just now. Let's see how they move. It's only 13 in total, so this shouldn't be so bad. Surprised his head didn't come off. Also a bit disappointed. Okay, looks like there's gonna be a lot more shit on the southern side than the northern side. Still alive, though. Let's move you here. Necromancer did not show itself. Neither did the ghost. A fine shot there, Fisk. I think I want the banner mate to be here. I need him to be as centered as possible because the ghost is gonna screw with our morale quite a bit. There he is. We hate him. Let's have you hang out over here. Maybe Bango can take the flank and be the bane of all the fancy men that might be approaching. And you just line up here. So they're gonna keep coming back while they have a Necromancer. Thankfully, the unarmored ones are something that the whip can take care of. Otherwise, it's not a very strong weapon against zombies. Zombies can't bleed or be injured, so like whips are not particularly good. Good slinging. Yeah, I think Bango and Masoto are gonna make their way across the north, so you can reach the back line. I think I want to move Fisk up a tiny bit as well. I don't think that's the sort of game for me, I must say. Seems a little bit too sandboxy. And like too big and weird. The most correct choices. How many correct choices are there when there's one that is the most correct? Also, I don't know. I'm not about the cube worship. This makes me feel insecure of anything. Your initiative is completely toilet, isn't it? It could be worse, I suppose. Nice. Only a 47% chance to hit. Alright. This might be a bad idea, what I'm doing there. We'll see. Same with this. This might also be a bad idea. But I feel like I need to actively go after the ghost and the necromancer. Rather than just passively sit here and mow down the ever-resurrecting hordes of the Undead. Can you not miss all the fucking time? How high was that? 92% chance. Not that I would have noticed. Bonk this man in the head. Maybe encourage him to not come back after all. Oh, I thought that would kill. Fuck. Alright, 77% chance. Let's go, Sabot. Nice. Guys, be gone. Let's help you out over here by slinging down this man if we can. You barely are not in range to snipe the necromancer yet, but now you are. 20% chance to hit, let's go. That is to be expected. I was tempted to disarm this thing, but I don't think we need to. We have enough people here that we should be able to just take them down. Let's wait with you for now. Grab that guy, interesting. Alright, so, how about you bin this thing? Aw, shame. Barely survives. Oh, that's a glaive. I thought that was a spear. I was wondering why that did so well. That's kind of a problem. We need to get this guy out of there. Poor Norbert, who can't do damage anyway. You could also try unheading some people, man. Like, if you get rid of their heads, they can't come back. Just saying, you know, just bonk them in the head. Kind of like that, except with the head actually coming off afterwards. Right, off with his head. Spectacles, please! Another 95% chance that you missed. Can you maybe not do that all the time? Oh, I may have messed up. There you go. You got shot in the back for that. You had it coming. That guy looks very armored, but his armor is completely broken. Okay, so how do we save Norbert up there? We're just kind of killing so many down here that it's not a big deal. He resurrected 2 rather than possessing 1. That is a good sign. Nice. Thank you, Bango. Whoop, 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 whoop. Please don't kill him. I'd be very sad. Wonder if it's better to try and leave. 35. Yeah. Sabbath approaches on the other side. Necromancer is now being attacked from both flanks. That was not the greatest positioning by me there. Oh well. Fine slung. Ah. Have fun punching Bango. That is not going to work for you. Aside from Bango immediately having the fear. Right, sending you out on these solo missions is probably a terrible idea. Because you're the guy with the shittest resolve in the company, I think. Even though you are a cultist, but you are mad if I recall correctly, so you sometimes roll really poorly and sometimes you roll alright in terms of resolve. Which honestly just sounds like this game in general, huh? If I phrase it that way. Goodbye, Necromanager. It was not nice knowing you. Norbert performs leave. Let's hang out here in case some of them come back. Aw. Alright, Fisk, do him. Nicely done. Oh, right, there's still Satan up here. Alright, never mind. No more Satan. Aw. Miss another 95, why not? Thing lives on a pixel. You've done enough for this fight. Don't stab me. Alright. That worked out pretty well. Oh, we got a famed item. Despicable Dick's Barrier. Finely crafted heater shield made almost entirely out of metal. Heavy and durable, yet lighter than it looks. The craftsman who made this must have truly been a master of his trade. Sweet, I think that's my first famed item. Yep. Alright, that was cool. Let's head down here. So, we do have someone that will likely be shield using long term. The shield is much better and only costs 1 more fatigue, so absolutely. Into my equipment this goes. 6 XP off of Ding Ding on this man, poor guy. Right, here's our frontline mate. what is struggling and everything except for melee skill. Oh yeah, you were the gambler, right? I forgot. Oh, you have some weird events, don't you, where you sometimes gamble our items and lose them? Which is not ideal. What do I do with you? Do we have a good stabby device? Like a rondel or something? There's some daggers. I actually don't have knives on everyone, I should fix them. Possibly unarmed mate. Actually, you of all characters do not need a dagger. Because you have a skill that goes through armor anyway. I could give you a dagger spec, I suppose, and have you just stab people a bunch. Let's do that. So we finally have a stab mate. Sure, Cyber gets rid of his dagger, and we hand it over to Masota Frontline. Then your accurate tank gets the sword instead of the glaive. And you probably just become the unarmed that you were always meant to be. May have to unswollen this armor of yours as much. Here's a helmet, that's all we have here, yep. Baseline is a 30, we can improve that by a bit. Yeah, that's actually a new patch thing, interesting. So on DK's campaign, these leather hoods here, the base item counts as a cultist hood for some reason, because it says leather on it, which I find to be a little bit silly. Like, that makes it a little bit too easy if you have a base item that is that malleable, that you can then turn into a, or that to have that count as a cultist item, and thus give you the cultist boni. That seems very strong and very low effort for an otherwise rather small item. So I'm not too big of a fan of this change, and it is not in my game yet. Like, looking at these leather hoods, they are not cultist items. Or at least not flagged as such. Maybe they are. Do I have a character that I can test this with? You have the defensive perk, right? Yeah, so we give you this. No, they already count, they're just not flagged as such. Never mind, I am just literally lying, don't listen to me. That is so weird. I genuinely don't like that. I think that makes it too easy to have, like, this massive defense bonus. Because you can give this to your ranged characters and still have them get the cult perk bonus. Like, one of the issues with these hoods is that they reduce your vision by at least one, like all of them. So you slap this onto a ranged mate to give them the boni, but at least you lose 1 point of range for it. But with this, there's no downside. These don't weigh obscenely much, they are very good base items. Not the best, of course, but like, I don't know, it feels a little bit too strong. But hey, it was always the case, I just didn't see it, didn't know about it. Right. Nah, you have such big armor, there's nothing that can touch you. You're battle forged as well, you are by far the sturdiest creature in our company. No reason for you to be upset. What do we have? Delivery to Wickstadt, what the fuck is that? Oh, right here. Yeah, we might do that when we're done with the other quest. If that's a good one. Tracks near Wolkenstein, followed... Yeah, we grab this. This is fine, no worries. We can do this. So we're back at the weaponsmith. We could just, you know, buy another of our potential big man weapons. So many glaives. I do want more tools. They seem reasonably priced right here. Guess I'll just buy all of these actually. That is a pretty good price for tools. You don't get many of those. Tools are usually obnoxiously expensive. May as well sell the rings. What weapon would I buy here? What is available? Don't really have a character that is in dire need of a new weapon anyway. I do like the boar spear, I suppose, but not enough to buy one right now. It's also not the most, like, long-term useful item in the game anyway. Right, let's follow the very awkward tracks. I do need to succeed in this ambition so we can increase the roster size again. How many? Some poachers? Should be no issue. So we just fight at daytime if we reach them. It is oddly fitting of you, though, to say that you, as the mad character, are the only one to see basically anything. Like the colors, for example. Oh. Don't want to waste your guys' turns on the stupid dogs. Stab, stab, stab. Oh yeah, right, you're still a bit injured. I mean, those numbers look fine. Got a bunch of bandits. I like that the Slinger is the first mate to go. As in, to go forward. These other ones with their melee weapons and their armor and shit, no. This guy, he is in for it. I must sling, he says. Approaching the enemy. Not long for this world. One for you. Sure, fuck it, let's just go in. Could whoop. Let's not. Spectacles, please. What is wrong? Why do we always have this happen where one of our characters that has insane stats, super high chance to hit, just keeps missing? Like, first it was the fucking whip lady here. Just, I don't know. Yeah, man, Leroy's on. I don't really care too much about these guys, I think. I guess this is the easiest guy to shoot. Goodbye, guy across the map. Aw, why did you miss? That was so sad. Punch him. I mean, they would still hurt if they did randomly shoot me in the head in the backline, so maybe I am going to focus them after all. Alright, Bango, I see two complete idiots standing next to each other. I agree with that. Fine choice. Stab, stab, stab. Damn it. Yeah, should have thought of that before you fought us, idiots. This is always how it was going to end. See this guy has an arrow in his chest. He's not happy. This could be you next. I choke him. Turns out he's into it. Bonk. Why didn't you kill him? You actually hit the head. Wow, he must have insane. Actually, only 39 damage. Okay, never mind. Not insane, but like that's surprising to me that he got hit by. Oh my god, I can't speak at all. That he got hit by a fucking two-handed flail to the head. And he's just like, yeah, this is fine. Wasn't using that anyway. Ooh, ooh. What do you mean? They're buying it. This has already happened to 3 of their mates. Clearly someone is interested in buying this. Look at this guy, he got hit by a rock. To the head, from roughly 500 kilometers away. He lives yet, but not for long. Actually, he might survive. Ah, Fist, that was your one chance to end the fleeing mates. Literally the one chance. No other chance will be had, I think. Does it count as yeet when you're using a staff sling to launch the rock? I'm not sure about that. Assisted yeet, yeah. Big yeet. Become the yeetie. Toss rock across the entire battlefield. Well, that guy could have been dead, Fisk. This was you. Your chance. Now he's alive. Probably not for long. Probably serving in these woods at some point soon, but, you know. Could have been dead entirely. He could have made sure. Hey, we have a ding-ding on Bannermate. Let's go. Not the greatest resolve roll that I wanted you to have. Not the greatest stamina roll that I could have seen on you. Guess I'll take the melee skill here. 60 HP should be okay for now. For backline mate. So, does this count as polio arm spec? I don't have polio arm spec, never mind. It probably doesn't count as polio arm spec, even though it does say it there. Maybe it does count, I don't fucking know. But yeah, we won't get pole arm spec, so that's gonna make our banner carrying even more annoying. But hey, I have accepted life. I have accepted that I will never have a competent bannerman. Man made for this sort of purpose. So what do I do with you? This costs 3, doesn't it? No, it costs 5. Rally. Says the description. And so do I. I guess you could get Crippling Strikes, Pathfinder... Maybe we take Perfect Fit now. Reduce your stamina cost. That seems like a good generic trait to take. Well, I'm not entirely sure what else to do. Aha! I spot Satan. It's a bunch of webcanoids. 7 of them, how adorable. Only 7 giant man-eating spiders. Hey, we got Renowned Ding Ding, we can hire new mates. Lovely. And we got actual Ding Ding on our possible tank. He just keeps rolling for resolve, goddamn. I mean, you do have a massive passion on that, I shouldn't be surprised. I'm still surprised every time, but I shouldn't be. But I am, but I shouldn't be. But I am. Anyway, we click on Taunt, and now we have Taunt in the company, finally. That only took the majority of the campaign. Right, so, time to hire some aides. We have Stefan over here. I kinda have to hire Stefan as our possible sacrifice. God damn, Stefan loves shooting. Is optimistic as well, but he bleeds. Oh my god, does he bleed? Let's see if there's any cultists around. Because I do like me some cultists. We need a butcher. Or someone with the perks. The perks to pay the bills. I'm not convinced by Espen here. Gluttonous is annoying, Charming is okay. These passions are not what I need in life. I mean, I must hire Stefan, just because it's he. Wow, you are shockingly competent at range for a fucking rat catcher. How did you get so good at ranged as a rat catcher? I mean, you come with a net, I'll take that, Tywin. Do you have anything fancy in your skill tree here, Mr. Rat Catcher? Anything about catching rats, maybe? This looks absolutely generic. Well then, welcome to the backline. You're likely never actually partaking in any proper combat, which is probably what you want. An Altenhof, no thank you. We have a quest over here to bring us over to... I forgot what it's called, Wickstadt. Just much better for us. So that is not the renown threshold, is it? No, we are professional now. So the ambition just didn't take yet. Let's maybe camp here then until the ambition actually kicks in. Oh, here we go. Because I want to get a new ambition. Before I turn this in, ideally. Oh, fuck it. Guess I'll turn it in now. Right, so now that we're professionals, we can accept these noble contracts. Haha. So that's a pretty big step up in the world. Let's see if there's any men for hire that we want. Any cult creatures? Nay, none, in fact. What was it again? Butchers, fishwives, cannibals of all people, and something else has guaranteed cooking perk. I don't remember what something else. I mean, I should at least check the contracts. Let's see what we have. Goblins northeast of Dawntar. That's a lot of money. Where is Dawntar? Before I commit to something like this. Where is Dawntar? Oh, is it an area rather than a town? Northeast of Dawntar? No, that must be a town. What the fuck? Here? No, thank you. That is like a couple of countries over. Shame, that looked like a lot of money. Delivery to no, thank you. Not 4 days in a caravan. Wolkenstein. I wonder where that is. Sure, let's do that. Should we do that? Is it worth? Yeah, probably. We just being sent right back to where we came from. But that's probably still worth doing. Sell these. Buy some fish. Don't think I want anything else here. Probably need to sell some garbage. Yep, just like that. Sell those, why not? Throw those. Don't need these. Goodbye to that, goodbye to this. I guess this is also where salvaging comes in very handy, because I don't need to go to a random town to sell all my garbage. I can just salvage it, turn it into hammers out in the wilderness. Which in some cases would be preferable, I suppose. Tiefenhafen, looking to hire mercenaries. Maybe I'll check that soon. Big man footsteps here. Wonder what those were about. Ground's well deserved indeed. It's all mine. Okay, let's go elsewhere. I think this corner of the map is not where we want to be long term. So what I'll do is, I'll go here to Tiefenhafen, and then we can take a boat over here, and then we hang out there, or we go to the north and hang out with one of the noble houses. Green looks like it's not exactly the faction to be with. Maybe black is the faction to be with. Right, any mates for hire that we would want? Ideally either cultists or butchers. We have a husk over here. Let's try you out. So husks seem to always be mad. Spartan and mad. Has a passion for melee and likes not being shot. Tempted to give that guy a try. There's a bunch more though. We have Arnold. Magister. With asthma, sorry, that is already ruled out right away. Then we have Norbert here. Not the most passionate man I've ever seen. I will never get my cook, will I? You probably can't do cooking either, can you? Camp cooking, you do actually have that. You like not being shot, you like shooting, you like fatigue. You also do more range damage, you're a bit gluttonous. Fuck it, let's have a look at you. That's really bad. I really want meal prep and camp cooking though. It's probably not worth keeping this guy around just for that. Goodbye, guy. We could try out Harold. You know what, fuck it, let's go. $1,000, what is that to a company such as ours? Alright, that is not the greatest melee skill, given that you get 3 plus 10 from being in a company. I mean, you're okay. There's nothing really wrong with you. Some sort of guy. Bit shit on the resolve, honestly. That might make you more of a backline guy than a frontline guy. Let's have a look at your trade, see if there's anything particularly interesting here. You're not gonna make a good GN mate because you don't have the stamina or stamina recovery. You're just thoroughly generic for a cultist. Man with the least interesting superpower. Generic man right there. Sure, wear those. Have a hat. Like any good cultist would. Hey, you know what? You can keep wearing the sack that you came with. Enjoy. And then weapon-wise, 62 is decent. So probably glaive. Probably don't need a shield given that your defense is pretty alright. Trying to shuffle these around in a way that makes sense. Let's do this maybe. Sure. Why are you not happy? A lot of happy things are happening, but you're not happy. Maybe you're sad that no one's introducing you to the cult. Or indoctrinating you to the cult, or whatever. Donta, Donta, Okay, these guys really want me elsewhere. Where's Dunenhaven? All the way here. That would be the start of us assing up to Black. And I think Black is the biggest, most or strongest faction right there. Red is a bit splintered with like 2 here, 6 here. 5 there actually. No, 6. We're also in a town right there. So like, that's 8 towns. Splintered a bit. 9 for Black and then 3 for Green. Green is just kind of not that interesting, I suppose. I'm also tempted to sail over here and check out what's going on in the south. Is that a trade town? No, that's a big fortified place. Most of these are shit towns, aren't they? So Black has the most towns, but they're kind of garbage. They don't have a single merchant town. Maybe Red is actually who we were hanging out with. Let's check out Nussort then. Pretty cheap to sail there as well. Oh boy, terrifying nightmares. Where have I heard that before? You a fishmonger? You are. Like not being dead, which is good. You're afraid of nobles and you're gluttonous. And you cost a lot. But you do have meal prep and cooking. So if you're competent, we might check you out. Or keep you in. I mean, these stats are technically not the worst I've ever seen. You might be a bad tank of some variety. You don't have taunt, you have cleaver spec, I guess. But your accuracy is just so garbage, that's probably unacceptable. Not having taunt is kind of a no-go for a tank. Maybe we just fire you. I don't know. I really want the cooking stuff because it makes your supplies last a lot longer. You can hunt and then turn that into actual long-lasting good meals. But I don't think this is the way to do it. Let's just head across the countryside over to Brunwood. Hello there. Another mercenary band of battle? No. Trading? Maybe. 10,000 crowns? Oh no. Oof. So I would like the ambition to find a camp in the wilderness and take it out, but we already did that. Maybe not with ambition, but we definitely did that. So maybe the game is just like, oh no, this is already tagged as completed, or like we can't have you do the same thing. I do like the idea of trying to fight another mercenary band, because that's probably a way for us to get really good equipment, but it is spooky as hell. Those guys tend to be really strong, and I've never fought them, so that's kind of scary. But trading items between turns is also pretty boring. So maybe we just click on this and hope we get something better in 3 days? I mean, I am always picking up a few odd trading goods here and there and selling them. Yeah, fuck it, sure, let's click on this. Yeah, so we go across the countryside here. Probably get killed on the way. But it would make the trip at least a little bit more interesting. We need to camp in a second to get some more food. Oh, I need to change my camp setup slightly. A second. I want this guy to be hunting. Sacrifice also gets to hunt, look at you. Helping out. One of you is training that's really bad at training. Whomst, you. You go hunting. And you help out with the training. You're not doing anything right now. That's odd. Oh yeah, you were unhappy as fuck, so we let you rest so you would be happying up a bit. Sure, enjoy some training, why not? Right, so what are we dealing with here? Lots of nomad cutthroats, a nomad outlaw, a few slingers, a few archers, and a leader. This might be us right here. A few archers and a few slingers. Should we fight that at night? Probably not. Don't get hurt fighting, thank you. Got a bunch of stuff. Time to get moving. Anyone ding ding? Nope. Alright, in we go. This is gonna be a bit of a tough one. Last time we fought a leader, they were really swole. And this is a nomad leader, which I think means they're a little bit better than the bandits. So I'm curious as to how this will go. We don't see the leader just yet, I don't think. At least I see no one fancy enough to be a leader. They tend to stand out a lot visually. Not sure they're actually gonna approach us. They might have better range than we do. So you're gonna be a bit of a liability here. Oh, they are approaching. That is nice of them. Okay, I think we're attacking them. I get to move after Bengal kills this guy. Is that the leader? No, it's just an outlaw. Very well equipped outlaw. Men approach. Right, can do those for a free attack as we approach. Immediately take one out, very good. Bango kills this guy, yes, yes. Bango goes here and whoops. You approach and miss. As per normal. I think our melee guy needs to, or like our unarmed guy needs to stand here. This provides cover from the ranged shots. So Spectacles has to either go in somehow, or just help out with one of these flanks. I'm guessing the southern one is where we want to be anyway, so we just do this. Spectacles is doing what he does best in recent times. This guy can't quite reach me. Oh, there's the leader. Hassan the Raven. Doesn't really look like a raven to me. What do I know though? Not well slung there, mate. That's where the whip goes. This is where I would like to be with the Bannerman, I suppose. Dog's gonna help out in the north. Can't really reach that guy from here. Probably an okay spot anyway. Right, please shoot the ranged? The ranged mates, whatever. Rangers. Ranged mates. Guys what fight from a distance, greater than 1. This guy might be a problem next turn, but Soul's right there, so we should be good. Wrestle this guy to the ground. Yeah, I think the south is going to be the slightly more problematic place. Overall. Could go for the double here. That's probably fine because we'll trigger Berserk and then you can swing again. Kinda just mowing down their front line. Ironman gets to roll up, actually stab the guy in the torso. Oi oi oi. Oi oi oi. Would you kindly stop? Maybe we leave. It's not super far away, they might be in range to still target that. Which would be unfortunate, but I don't think there's that much we can do about it. I think this is still your best chance of surviving. They've managed to spread out pretty interestingly here. Yeah, I can't really fault their positioning on this. I guess we'll shoot here. Nice. He flees. IGN. Have good wobble. Don't you fucking pockets on me. Fine hit. Fucking walk up, shield block, pocket sand. Man does not want to die. Alright, let's wrestle you a bit. Actually no, let's bring you to the ground first, and now we wrestle. Okay, so the big man is coming, which is this guy. It's going to be a bit of a problem, because we're not doing the best on this flank. He is no longer confident at least, which is a good start. So Cybot stand here and spear wall. This might be alright. Alright, you go and circumvent the shield ideally. Okay, you bonked him once. Good start. You're gonna do fuck all damage, and you're not gonna hit anyway. Just not fuck all damage, and you did hit, so I guess you proved me wrong. Okay, more people are struggling. Their leader is breaking. I really want this guy to not get away. This archer is exposed. End him, Fisk. Very nice. Not ended per se, but getting there. Ow. He shot our tank, who was actually using the big shield as well. That must be the biggest range defense I have in the party. God damn, he jumps that far and still gets to fucking throw sand. What a man. I think you'll have to continue heading back here, since the range mates are approaching a bit. Alright, I would like to help out down here. Good. So I don't want to break his armor entirely. But I think we don't really have that much of a choice. Because I don't think I can keep him alive artificially. I think he will do what leaders do, which is end you if you keep them alive. We have our wrestle guy right here. I don't make it past this tile, do I? No. Guess it'll take a second longer. Not in range to do this mana. Okay, so far so good. Soul shows up, pulls out the knife. Tactically switches to dagger, starts stabbing. Oh, you're out of stamina, my bad. Fine stabbing. Nice. Okay, their leader is fleeing. That is absolutely perfect. Now I need to surround him so he can't accidentally end his armor by trying to get away. Don't think we're getting these range guys. Yeah, I think they're just too far gone. Oh well. So he is now thoroughly surrounded, so we have every time, all the time in the world to just stab him to death. Soul starts. Maybe next turn we can exchange who's doing the stabbing and get some more competent people in. Like we have our banner mate here in one of the slots, for example. Run him down. We're not letting this guy get away. He leaves. I do get to act before you, yes? Yes, okay. Just making sure. There we go, so now we get to grapple. That should have debuffed him a bit there. I think I accidentally... Oh wow, you're not recovering stamina at all. Yeah, this is gonna take a while. Because we're all a little bit low on stamina. So we'll run you down here in case I get to change that still. Right, Harold, who does not have a knife. Cybot is next though, so we can have this happen, where Cybot goes in. Stab. One more hit. Nice. Sweet. That was very, very, very good. What armor was his? This one? Plated Nomad Mail, that looks pretty fucking swole. Very good. Some very fine headpieces as well. Chainmail hood, good base item. He really had a pretty bad helmet for a leader, huh? Heavy southern. Southern Mace was his weapon of choice. Not sure if particularly good, but hey, it's ours now. Get some spices as well. We're almost full on inventory. Which means we probably should sort some of this out. Let's see, let's combine some of these items so they take up less space. So we have more room. Any more layers that we have that we can combine? No. Okay, I want this repaired. Don't need that repaired, I don't think. What layer is this? Can I find out easily? It's layer 1. It is layer 1, okay. Don't really need to repair any of those. Can't even salvage them. Let's just queue up a bunch of stuff for salvaging that we don't want. And then when we inevitably camp soon again, we will start working on that. So these are just layer 3, 4, 5 points with nothing going on. I can probably also salvage them. Base item is also not particularly important. I want this repaired. Don't need these. We have a lot of them, not fuck them. I want to repair those eventually. I think these shields are slightly better than the normal ones. I think they have the same... Okay, they have less durability, but they have more range defense, which I think is overall very slightly better. Maybe not the most important feature, but fuck it. Alright, so we've queued up a bunch of stuff for salvage now, so when we camp soon we'll be... Oh, we have some ding-dings as well. When we camp soon we'll be able to sort that out. Alright, Cybot, Delos Spear, let's go. We have been shoring up your resolve quite a bit. Here's some stamina as well. So, you still have access to the Cultist shit, so should the need arise. You have Sundering Strikes, which is fine. Favorite enemy Lindworm, alright, best of luck. Battle Forged is a possibility. Not a terrible one either. I am tempted though to just give you the Cultist perk, that would give you a lot of defense. And I think we've picked up all the offensive skills that we can. Well, not literally, but like the most important ones anyway for now. So I think we picked Dedication here just to make you a lot more defensive. And our Slinger has a ding-ding. What health roll was this? A 2 as well, fuck. Really need to improve that one here a bit. But your stamina is also not good. Yeah, your stats were just kinda garbage, weren't they? Oh well, we're making it work, I think. Schlingstone. Oh, give me a sec, I need to check something. Okay, well, whatever. Let's go. We walk across country. Oh, we have a shit ton of food suddenly. Oh yeah, we hunted earlier. We also must have gotten some from the enemigos. Oh boy, our gambler wants to play. This is some roll the dice from the cup. Sure, let's play. I lose 100 crowns. Oh no, I've had enough for today. Let's not mess around with the gambler. Let's camp here for the night so we can actually see things. Oh, how kind of you. I'll take one. Oh, I need to queue up a guy on salvaging. Never mind. Wait, a generic man has ding ding. I guess I click on resolve here and bit of stamina, sure, why not? Might give you student. I don't know what to do with you. I just like this character guy. I think we should get rid of him soon. Like find a better cold man to replace him. We'll keep him around for now because obviously it's good to have more cold mates. Let's just click on student so I don't have to think about this. That was the only ding, right? Yep, okay, good. Sure, let's continue on. 15 hyenos. No thank you. Lots of cutthroats, a few outlaws, a slinger, a few archers, and a leader. That's basically the same thing we just fought. How healthy are we? You're still completely unfucking, which is unfortunate. You're dinged up a bit. Minus initiative wound. Missing a little bit of health, but nothing too bad. I'm very tempted to take this fight. We did get a little bit lucky that their last leader was pretty bad. Like overall just a very weak kind of guy. Who do I currently have repairing? You. You instead go salvaging. Let's try to tend to these wounds before we go in. Gonna cost us a lot of medicine, but fuck it. Here come the hyenas. I don't think I can arrange for these to fight all of us at the same time, yeah? Can I? Maybe somehow? Is that a thing? Let's come back later. I shouldn't risk those. It's not a good idea. 15 hyenas would probably overrun us right now, so that's a bit spooky. Alright, let's camp out over here. Hopefully they don't show up in time. Trying to wait for some of these wounds to finish healing as well. Bunch of nomads. Oh, running away from the hyenas. 18 hyenas now, goddamn. Time to get moving, I completely agree. Ah, here we go, first regiment of Magnus. Makens. Should we try to chaos some of these? Is this a good idea? Sure. Fucking go. 18 hyenas, no problem. And I have a hill, fuck yeah. They have a lot of backliners. Which could be good or bad. I have a handgun, nice. Some mortars as well, very nice. They're gonna miss like crazy and probably blow up my own front line, aren't they? I feel pretty bad about this fight. Hot damn, what a jump. Fine hit, fine hit. Man goes for it. Rotates me in! You fucking donkey. Good man, Harold. Alright, Cybert, I need you to just stick out that spear, and if anything comes close, you just stab it. Well, I guess I'm here now. Interesting position to target. Not sure where that's targeting. Are they all just targeting here? Maybe somewhere in the background of there as well? I don't know. Damn it, Spectacles. You used to be our best, what happened? Literally used to be our best guy. Alright, Fisk, 83% chance to hit. Fan the hammer, fucking yeah, do him in. Nice, he's fleeing. Swell job. Gunman did not get to gun. Punch the hyena in the face, ideally. Wasn't quite the face, but you know. Whip. Oh, right. Fucking high-low ground bullshit. Don't bless me for them. Aw. Nice miss, idiot. Is you hitting them? I wonder how armor works for animals like that. Like, oh yeah, we've completely destroyed the pelt, now everything we do goes straight to the meat. Like, wouldn't that be, like, actual death? If all of your meat is, or all of your pelt is gone? I don't know. Slow for me to brain. Wait on, don't bite me. Alright, Fisk, you get to fan the hammer again. Let's go for the 73% over here. You got one of them. Chaos noob. Guess I'll wait for a moment. Since they still have a lot of actions. Nice moves. They all targeted the same fucking spot where there wasn't a single Hyaenor. I think even before they all charged us, there wasn't a single Hyaenor on the spot. What are you doing? I guess what can they do, but still. Ah, nice dodges, Bango. Dodgy Fandango. Yeah, I think I need to stick around here to protect our front mate here. It's Go and stop this thing. And a one. Ah, you left it on a pixel, but why? Couldn't you have just killed it instead? Would that be too much to ask? You know, I really wouldn't mind if their gunmate dies or something, and then we suddenly find ourselves owning another gun, or our first big gun. You can't walk through these, can you? No. Guess Dork just gets to sit here for a bit longer. Thing decides to flee. Alright, so this is going to be a problem, because if they decide to go for me, I'm in trouble. That guy is fleeing. There goes your morale. Oh, right, can't even move it from here. Guess I go back. God damn, what a swing. Champion of the people. Good shooting tucks. Reloads the mortar. That is really what you want to do with Hyaenors, like literally 2 tiles from you. Or actually, this one is fucking adjacent. Alright then, guy, make your choices. Do what you want to do. Live your life. Hyena or fleas. Are they all fleeing? I think we done it. We done did it. Mate. Is this really necessary? I have news for you. This hyena is not gonna sit here in the 3 turns it takes for this cannonball to arrive back on Earth. Hey, whoop 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 so I can chaos next turn. Oh yeah, right, this takes more SP. No, don't let it leave. Okay, thank you. Run him down. Time to get exploded by this fucking mortar. Cracked your up, mate. Swing and a miss, as always. My southern half of the army has just been, like, awfully inconsistent. Pretty much this entire run. At least Fish is doing it. Although you're on the northern half of the army, so I guess that makes sense. These guys have a lot of confidence in their ability to not get mortared, even though they're standing in the mortar blast zone. Oh well, at least it looked funny. Oh boy, we got a bunch of saliva and some fur. Very nice. Free swig. Yeah, you just tanks it. Honestly, the mortar isn't as bad as it looks. Like, it's probably more to, like, inflict morale damage and a bit of shrapnel here and there, rather than to actually end a man. Okay, so we want you to have 15 if we give you nimble. We can give you ballistics, though, which will make your hit chance a lot higher on range. I think we go ballistic. Here you go. Bestest range mate I've ever seen. A sweet roll of 5 as well. Look at you go. Sorted. Right, so what was I doing? Oh yeah, bandaging. And salvaging. All that sort of junk. Didn't learn anything useful. Bunch of messages, treated everything, I think. Alright. They've had a Burnhorn warehouse and they have terrified villagers because people are disappearing. Oh no. We have a Cultist? Oh my god, brain. A Cultist. We have Bernard. Let's see. Asthmatic and fragile. Yeah, no, sorry. Not even Dav'Kul wants that one. Is it worth checking for anyone else? Probably not. Armor, Alchemist, Taxidermist. Let's see if there's anything fun we can make. Reinforced nets are nice. Hyena Fur Mantle. This gives initiative. Dog Armor, Smoke Pot. We cover 7 tiles in smoke for 1 round, allowing anyone inside to move freely and ignore zones of control. Huh. That could be useful to have as like an emergency thing. I'll probably make that. I'll make 2. I like the reinforced nets as well. I'll make 2 of these as well. Sweet. Right, 880 crowns to drive off nomads at sun-covered towns west of Magnus. Sure, why not? What could possibly, feasibly go wrong? Isn't this the... No, wait, this is the camp we had found before? Yes, yes, followers, I know. Alas, I cannot, but I'll try. Hey, you guys got any of them trade goods for us? Actually, fucking insane quest for a 1 skull. The fuck? Many cutthroats, a outlaw. Or an outlaw, I should say. A few slingers, a archer. Again, and a leader. I mean, okay, sure, fuck it. We do them. This is what we do. Is this the leader? No, this is an outlaw. He looks fancy. But he is not even the leader. Right. Now your hit chance is fantastic, despite distance. 71% hit chance, despite being this range. I'll have you wait for now anyway, because I think I need you to snipe their ranged mates, rather than just shoot their front line. Unlike what they're doing. God damn it. They keep harming poor Norbert, who's just waiting to wrestle a guy when they get close. That really isn't the fucking leader? God damn, he looks so fancy though. Like he has colorful armor and everything. Ah, there he is. Oh god, that looks like a painful weapon that I definitely do not want to be touched by. Alright, Harold, let's go. Fuck. Okay, with the leader heading north, we should be in a good position to just win for free down here. Alright, Bango. You get to split a man, how do you feel about that? Yep, I appreciate that about you, sometimes. I think that's enough for you, despite Berserk. Might want to move Spectacles to the center as well. Like here-ish. Alright, it is time to stand behind people and sling! How about you sling at this guy? That's not great, is it? How about you sling? Here anyway, fuck it. Nice miss. Okay, I want the majority of my mates up here, I think. You didn't need to whip him in the head, now he's not dead in one shot. Hustlers. Can you snipe the rangers from here? I mean, you can start sniping the big man. Let's do that. That man was in dire need of some stabbing. I think Dork heads over here as well. Let's group you up here with our whipmate so you don't just get meleeed, or meleeed? Ranged to death. This guy's very sturdy. Might be a problem. Don't you fucking keep pocket sanding me. Very annoying. Fuck him up. Got a crushed windpipe from that, damn. Unfortunate. A little bit worried about Fist getting done in there, not having any cover to stand behind. Ooh, 2 hits in a row. I guess that is generic, man, after all. You didn't need to stab him in the head twice, he has armor there, just stab him in the exposed body. Hit him in the jiblies. Don't miss 70% twice in a row, goddamn. Need you to function, not do that sort of shit. Right, kill the slinger. That's not quite death, but very close. He sees the unarmed man approach, he flees. Can't blame him. Very worried about my backline with all of those rangers that I have there. It's not great. Pocket sand? How dare you? Straight to the head of Bango. I wonder if we should try to get this man's armor or if we just fucking hit him very hard. I mean, we're doing 35% less damage anyway this turn. May as well switch to those. Get some stabbing practice going. Let's have you approach the back line. Immediately get stabbed in the head, normal. I'm a smidge more worried about this guy, I think. Maybe that's stupid. That's probably stupid. Yeah, let's just kill this thing. Let's fuck him up. Already completely out of armor. Shame, I thought I had a good angle here for a moment. Unfortunate. Ooh. Right in the banner mode. That's not good. Alright, there goes the leader. We somehow stabbed his head off. Finally, the whip killed something. Oh. A little bit worried about still losing someone here, at least getting some injuries that I wouldn't want to take. That I'd be better off without. Very unusual kind of injuries. Like, the normal injuries are better to just have, but those specific ones you'd want to not have instead. Alright, Bango, it's time to stab someone. Nice. Wonder if I can make it to this tile, that'd be nice to be on. Unfortunate. Nah, fuck it. I should've just attacked. That's a bit greedy for not much reason to be greedy. Out of stamina. Alright, that's this part done. Get slung on, mate. Never mind. Ow. You fucking I guess he's really good at range, that guy. Unfortunate. I was trying to sling at him, I just missed the fucking above 50% way too frequently. Unfortunate. Oh well. It was only one of the characters that we didn't really care too much about anyway. Stab. Now he's fleeing. Couldn't have fled like a turn earlier. We're doing so well with our lossless fights. Guess it had to happen eventually. Might not even swing at you, you're already fleeing. Oh well. Guess I'm coming. Finally he does. There we go. Spectacles does something. I am at least a little bit surprised. Boom, Bango. God damn it, you didn't need to stab the head there when he's so you know, unarmored in the torso. That lag spike made me think I hit him like 3 times at once though. Nice. Alright, time to wrestle. Let's wrestle this guy. Fuck yeah. Stab, stab, stab. Alright, down goes he. You survived with scarring. Less hit points, less fatigue. That's already what you're bad at. I really want to get rid of this guy. Anyway, so we got this helmet. The male coif there, or coif, however the fuck you say that. Looks very nice. We have a two-handed cleaver. Oh, I see. I thought that was gonna count as a sword, but I guess it is curved, so it's officially a cleaver. That looks very nice. That looks like the sort of thing we might want to use on someone. Are you surprised to see something like that? If so, why? We're at the point where I have to actually start managing those slumwood somewhat more properly. We have too much junk in our inventory. So I need to actually sort this out. I want the cleaver, definitely. I want the composite bow. 3 more slots for now, so let's take 1, 2, 3. This is a generic nomad mace. I think the shields are more money than anything here. Actually, the scythes are pretty expensive, huh? So let's give you... We'll never use the sling. We'll never use those. Some of those. And I guess this. Right. If it makes you feel any better, I don't remember the context in which that was a thing. I've stopped giving like little text like that for whenever I time out or ban someone. Alright, so I think what I'll do here is I'll quickly try to sell some of this junk. Don't need quite as many quivers, do we? And then I think I'm gonna call it a day. Time once again passed very quickly while doing this. So I went a little bit longer than I expected and kind of wanted to. But yeah, let's sort out this mess before we finish. Does this count as somewhat sorted out? I need to sort out my armors at some point, need to go through that. Maybe I'll do that off stream, just sit down, sort out my inventory, and then sort that shit out for the next session. Let's do that. So, I'll leave it here. Let's see if anyone's live. I doubt it at this time of day, especially with DK having already finished his marathon of a streaming session. Nope. Alright. Thank you for watching, thanks for hanging out, and I will see you next time. GM!